I was born in the 70s. That makes me Gen X. You know, those people who were raised on hose water and neglect. Which is funny, because it's true. We are just partly domesticated. And we like it out here in nature because we feel at home here. I see no reason to change my ways. I'm quite content with my life and how I am and all of that. But I am watching society changing. I'm watching society getting closer and closer to, you know that movie, Idiocracy? Where people, they don't really understand anything, they don't know anything. And everything is so woke, you know? So it is funny, because I watched the opening ceremony of the Summer Olympics in Paris, in France. Being condescending is also a part of being Gen X, I guess. But it was even more woke than I had expected. And I watched up until the point where a bearded man in a dress was shaking his backside. Up until then it had been a celebration of immigration, basically. They call it diversity. So I guess that what I'm trying to say here is that I'm not going to go along with any of the nonsense. And if you have been following my channel for a while, that should come as no surprise. And yeah, by the way, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel tremendously if you do that. Thank you. So when we are watching society and the culture changing into something that is stupid, into something that has nothing to do with reality, we will call it out for what it is. And this is not really a Gen X thing, you know. The Gen X thing is sort of a bit of a joke, but partly true as well, you know. But I'm seeing that, you know, this is something that people will not go along with. I mean, you have the opening ceremony of the Olympics. Why do you have to have drag queens there? Why? It doesn't provoke me. It's just stupid. Yes, I get it. Diversity. It's so important with diversity. But then again, you know, why is that? Is that true? Is it? We do know from, you know, proper research being done, that have been done on this, that the more diverse, the more ethnically diverse a society is, the less trust you have in that society. Some guy commented on one of my videos and he wrote, "You're a dinosaur." Yeah, maybe I am a dinosaur. But in that case, you know, the dinosaurs are still alive and walking among us. You know, the little code that is kind of square-shaped, and people have a smartphone, I think you need to take a photo of it or something, scan it, and then you use that to... I honestly don't know what it's for. I don't even have a smartphone, but, you know, Gen Xers, they refuse to do that. Scan your, is it called a QR code? Scan the QR code. No, we will not do that. We're not going to adapt. And then some will say, well, then you will, like the dinosaurs, become extinct. No way. We are much too stubborn for that. Much too stubborn to become extinct. The woodpecker is talking to me up there. Another thing about Gen X and also the boomers is that we don't need to be entertained. We will be perfectly happy with nothing. I mean nothing. Nothing going on. No sound. No images. Nothing. We will be happy just sitting like I'm doing now, you know. You know, we can joke about Gen X and all that, but I think it's important to add to the discussion the fact that many people across generations are seeing the insanity in the woke agenda, and they will not go along with it. And I see the pendulum swinging back. It's going to swing back very soon, I think, because the woke thing is, you know, it's dying. It had its time, and it did some harm, quite a lot of harm. But people are seeing that it's not healthy. It's not a good ideology. It's not a healthy ideology. It has very little to do with inclusion, empathy. Even if it says that, you know, that's what it's about, and diversity, and, you know, it's not. It's about power, or tearing down the former power structures, and in the hope of taking over, taking the power, grasping the power that previous generations had. But that's not what's going to happen, and the woke agenda will be gone in a few years, I believe. But we're still going to have to watch. No, actually, we don't have to watch the Olympics, and especially not the opening ceremony. I'm probably going to watch the weightlifting, which is not really my sport, but you know, it's kind of close to powerlifting, so I have some interest in watching that. I find it exciting. But anyway, that's my video for today. There will be some other videos popping up on the end screen, so please consider clicking on one of those. And as I said, if you are not already a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you do, there is a much higher chance that YouTube will let you know next time I upload a video, which I do every week, or sometimes twice a week. So, okay, have a nice day. Hope to see you soon. Bye.